This does present an excellent opportunity for astute investors to take a look at high quality names that have been kicked to the corner and represent an excellent opportunity for capital appreciation.
Joining us for a conversation is Greg Johnson, the CEO of Metallic Minerals. Mr. Johnson, welcome to the show, sir.
It's great to be back.
Glad to have you back, as Metallic Minerals has some important developments for shareholders coming out of the Yukon and Colorado. Before we begin, Mr. Johnson, please introduce us to Metallic Minerals and the opportunity the company presents to shareholders.
Metallic Minerals is a leading silver-focused explorer in the Yukon and southwestern U.S. We're exploring in the historic Keno Hill Silver District and high-grade La Plata Silver and Gold Districts.
Mr. Johnson, Metallic Minerals currently is embarked on drilling campaigns on 3 projects this season, beginning in the Yukon. Take us to your flagship Keno Silver Project, and please remind us of the unique value proposition before us on the Keno Silver Project.
Yeah, so this is an exciting year for Keno Silver Project, which is located in the high-grade producing Keno Silver District. So a number of recent important developments. Our neighbor Alexco has just gone back into production on the Keno Hill mines. With the inclusion of Birmingham and Flame and Moth, this will be the highest grade operating silver mine in the world. So to have that as a neighbor is a fantastic development, great for the local communities. Last year was our biggest exploration program to date at Keno Silver, and this year we're building on that with an even larger 2-phase drill program. In addition, Maurice, we're excited about this new deep IP geophysical survey that we're just wrapping up on the program as we move to the second phase of drilling, because this is the first time this deep looking geophysical technique's ever been applied in the Keno district.
Speaking of the program, what can you tell us about the progress, and what is the strategy behind your efforts this year?
So it's two-pronged in terms of the focus. We are both doing step-out drilling, where we're expanding on the areas of known mineralization where we've already hit ore grade intercepts, so we're potentially mineable widths. So we're stepping laterally, we're stepping down dip on those to build tonnage, to build towards a first resource on our part of the property, our half of the district. Secondly, we have developed these 12 multi-kilometer soil anomalies and coincident geophysical anomalies on the eastern part of the district, which are much larger than anything that's ever been seen before, larger still by footprint than even the Birmingham deposit itself, and testing those for the first time. So last year we put some shallow reconnaissance holes into those, and this year we're following up on those with the first core drilling to kick off here shortly that will have the benefit of that deep geophysical survey.
Sounds quite intriguing. Leaving the Yukon, take us to Colorado to the La Plata Gold Silver Project, which is the newest addition to your project portfolio, where Metallic Minerals has another diamond drill campaign. Please acquaint us with the La Plata, and what is the company's goals for this program?
Yeah, this was an exciting opportunity. This came in through our network. It's a historic high-grade silver and gold producing district. And what's exciting about this is an opportunity that was, you had 90 different mines and prospects back in the 1800s to the 1940s. You had the majors Rio Tinto and Freeport come in the district in the 50s and 60s. And it effectively hasn't seen exploration since then. It was basically kept by Freeport until 2002. They sold it at the bottom of the copper market cycle to the 2 private individuals that we've optioned it from. And this is an outstanding fit for our team. In addition to the high-grade veins that are similar to Keno Hill, this district has what we call an alkalic porphyry system in the center, meaning a precious metal-rich porphyry. So we have the potential for both bulk tonnage and high-grade structures like Keno. So our objectives here this year are to do some confirmatory drilling in the heart of the bulk tonnage target, to try to bring that to a first 43-101, and then to continue our work looking at the high-grade silver and gold components to try to bring a holistic approach that could potentially advance this project to be a parallel to our flagship Keno Hill.
Oh, a lot of moving pieces, all in the right direction here, though.
Absolutely, and we've got drilling underway at La Plata right now, so we're expecting results to come in parallel with Keno Hill, and we're all excited to see that opportunity unfold. And really, I think there's not a lot of value in the company for La Plata right now, but potentially it could be, significant contribution to the overall value of the company along with Keno Hill.
Speaking of the overall value of the company, sticking with the property bank, in our last discussion, we highlighted Metallic Minerals' innovative alluvial gold royalty properties in the legendary Klondike gold fields of the Yukon. Give us some insight into what Metallic is up to and what we may see from those efforts near and longer term.
Yeah, we're pretty excited with the advancement on this area this year. So this is the historic Klondike gold fields that have produced over 20 million ounces of gold from basically mining the gold in the gravels. And today, those areas are being mined open pit in some of the largest operations in the Yukon. We've acquired this large unmined land package in this district upstream from those big open pit alluvial operations. We've got a new operator this year, and the combined work between the new operator and the existing operator, they've done extensive drilling in the spring and summer. They're just launching into a bulk sampling process now. We anticipate at least some modest royalties from that bulk sampling. And if the bulk sampling confirms the results from their spring and summer drilling, we have the potential that these will move into full commercial production in 2022. So it's exciting to see this starting to advance. The objective here is to be able to realize cash flow and gold production in the near term. And because you've got the advantage in alluvial mining of rapid permitting timelines, and this is a fully permitted area, it really gives us an asset that we think can create value and be really a form of non-dilutive financing for the company.
Now, before we leave the property bank, Mr. Johnson, what is the next unanswered question for Metallic Minerals? When can we expect a response, and what will determine success?
Yeah, so there are a number of exciting catalysts ahead with the program results at Keno Silver pending soon and continuing on to the fall in parallel with the work and results that we'll be getting from the drilling at La Plata, the modeling towards a first mineral resource for the company probably early next year, and then the results of the bulk sample testing. It's an exciting period for Metallic Minerals. Despite the challenging market conditions, the fundamentals really couldn't be stronger at this stage for the company.
Sticking with Colorado, I see that Metallic Minerals was an exhibitor at the Precious Metals Summit at Beaver Creek, which is quite an honor because the vetting process, if you're not aware, is as an exhibitor is quite stringent and selective. How was the summit, and what insights can you share with us?
I think this is one of the premier events for small cap mining exploration development stage companies like ourselves. So to be able to attend is a real honor. It's recognition of the caliber of the assets that we have in the company. This is the first in-person conference we've done in a year and a half. And I have to say that it was a pleasure to meet with some people that we know from the past, funds, larger companies. And it was really an excellent overall event. About half the meetings were in person and about half were still virtual, but it was great to be out and talking with people. What I could say is the tone overall was contrarian, somewhat optimistic that we're going to see a turn in the market conditions, and there are a lot of people that are out looking for high quality value stories. So that was all very encouraging.
Let's look at some numbers. Sir, please provide the capital structure for Metallic Minerals.
So we've got about 126 million shares outstanding. We're currently trading around 40 cents a share, which is surprisingly near the lows for 52-week. The entire silver and gold sector has been going through a consolidation, which is now stretching out to be some 12 months. But with the events ahead, we think that the conditions are excellent for investors to take a look at the sector today, to look at high quality companies like Metallic. We're funded through our exploration this year, well into 2022. And so the company is really well positioned to be able to take off again once we see a bounce on the silver and gold sector, which I think this correction consolidation is getting long in the tooth, and that may be at any point here.
Last question for you, sir. What did I forget to ask?
I think the other thing that I would just kind of highlight is it is a fairly gloomy sentiment out there for the sector today. I think that we see these type of consolidation periods in the precious metal space in particular. But one when one looks at the global financial outlook, one looks at what's happening in terms of monetary value creation, printing money out of thin air by the central banks, I think gold and silver will have their day again. A 12-month correction is fairly long by our sector standards, and I think this does present an excellent opportunity for astute investors to take a look at high-quality names that have been kicked to the corner and represent an excellent opportunity for capital appreciation in the months and years ahead.
Mr. Johnson, for someone listening that wants to get more information about metallic minerals, please share the website address.
Yeah, the best place to find us is at mmngsilver.com. You'll find our phone numbers there as well if you'd like to give us a call. We always enjoy hearing from either existing shareholders or new prospective investors.
Mr. Johnson, it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Wishing you and Metallic Minerals the absolute best, sir.
Thanks a lot. It's been great to be back again.
Always, sir.
The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.